I've had a couple paralegals telling me, like, I need to try to contact PA and get out of this somehow. I need someone to guide me to exactly what I can do, or how, if there is a way, because I haven't wanted this for a long time anyway. But I did tell her, Angela, she's like, she said, well, you can either email Judge Eckel, or you can, I said, is email the only way I can reach her? I said, I just would feel better if I could talk to her and make sure that I'm very nervous about this situation. And I told her how Lesniak's not getting back to me. I've tried to reach out to him. And she said, I could transfer you to his chambers. So I told her, yeah, I can transfer you to her chambers, talking about Judge Eckel's chambers. And I'm like, okay, please do that. At least let me talk to him. And then I'm on hold for like 5-10 minutes. And then she comes back and she's like, Miss Jackson, unfortunately, the chambers aren't going to be able to speak with you because you are represented by Joe. So you're going to have to contact Joe. And I'm like, but Joe's not getting back to me. I said, I don't understand this. I've contacted him multiple times. And I said, I'm in North Carolina. I'm 6 months pregnant. I've got children that are school age. I can't just up and leave my home and come 8 hours away for a court hearing that I knew nothing about only a few days ago that I may have to be at. And she was like, hold on a minute. And she talked to Judge Eckel, and that's when she came back and she said, you're not required to be at court tomorrow, but if by some reason Judge Eckel needs you to testify, Joe will contact you for Zoom. And then I told her, I was like, I'm just going to be honest with you. He's not helping me at all. I said, but on top of that, I'm just extremely nervous because one of the plaintiffs, Jessica Singh, is currently live. I said, we're YouTubers. We're creators on YouTube. She's currently live on her panel right now telling everybody that I'm going to jail for not coming to court tomorrow. And I just want to make sure that I'm not going to be arrested or there's not going to be a warrant taken out for my arrest. And she busted out laughing and said, heavens no. Judge Eckel's not going to take an order out for contempt on you or anybody for this case. She said, you're not going to be arrested. I said, well, what are the consequences of me not showing? She said, babe, there are no consequences. If the judge needs you, she'll have Joe contact you via Zoom. And I said, well, Miss Singh's saying all these things. She said, I can't speak for Miss Singh. She said either Miss Singh is ill-informed or she's just not being honest, but that's not the case at all. And I said, well, I'll try to contact Joseph Lesniak again, but, I just can't believe that I'm not being, briefed about any of this. I don't think this is fair. And she said, yes, just try to call Joe again. And the way she kept calling him Joe really bothered me because that's, him. That's your buddy. You know what I mean? You're not going to call me Britt if you don't know me. So, but hey, Judge Eckel, according to that lady, was contacted. And I've got phone records. So I've got emails showing that I've tried to reach out to Joseph Lesniak. I have phone call logs where I've called PA for 2 days in a row. So, I think I'm good. I don't know. But fucks, I'm going to be raising some sand if they try to pull some shit tomorrow after all this.